All right, welcome everybody. We're here at Richmond for the playoff race in the Four Corners Racing League. It's playoff race number 4, first race in the round of 12. First time streaming in a while, so if we have any issues, we'll just have to work on that. Kind of a test stream at the same time as trying to get this race in. But changed a couple things up. See if we'll have any issues this time around, but glad to be back. But hey there, Michael. Got just over 5 minutes left in practice here. We'll get out here and do a couple laps. Oh, heck yeah, Michael. It's been fun over there race with IDK player. Hopefully I'll be able to stream a lot more. And I'll start streaming when I start running with him more of my onboards. A lot of those races are pretty crazy. Of course, we had the NWP 400 a couple weeks ago. Racing for $1,000 that race. Ended up having 15,000 people tuning into the broadcast of it. That was pretty cool. He's planning on having more big events. So once I can start streaming on a consistent basis and working out all the kinks and getting it better, hopefully we'll be streaming more of those big races coming up.
Flow car down low, go low.
But here at Richmond, haven't got that many races in this week at all. This will be my first race here at Richmond all week. Took about a week off of racing. Did do a couple races with IDK, but other than that, not much. Obviously ran the Bristol race last night with the Flying Aces.
Go high.
300 lapper.
Go high.
This race tonight will be, I believe, 140 laps. Yeah, Smithy, a lot of times those plate races, especially, I do a lot of the plate races. They're insane. A lot of crashes, but you gotta be lucky, and also just gotta be smart and not really push it too hard, too early. Just like every plate race. We'll get out here and take a look. Right now we're sitting I think we're 12th fastest, 13th. Yeah, Mike, good to see you in here. Hopefully we'll be good for tonight. The full 140 laps. But again, this is race 4 of the playoffs. First race in the round of the second round of 12. So got to be in the top 8 after this.
Clear.
Or after the next 3 races. After Richmond, and then I think maybe Talladega. And I can't remember the other tracks in this round, but jeez. Just got a minute 30 left to practice, and then we'll get going here for qualifying. See, I got a 21.7. I think I'll be all right in the race. Hopefully, don't think I'll have crazy speed in qualifying or anything, but yeah, good to see you guys in here. It's been a while. Hopefully, won't have any issues tonight. But if so, that's all right. We'll work on it. We'll keep working on them until we get them straightened out. I know for one thing, last time I was streaming, it was about 90 degrees, and tonight it's 60 degrees, so PC was having overheating issues. Looks like we got Bryson Fitzgerald right now up top, Kyle Smalley, Marcus Adams third.
Practice.
But getting ready to qualify now. Trying to think if I really even want to do anything different. Nah. We're just gonna send it.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. Alright, there's the ticket
But it's
flag.
P4 right now. I'm not sure. 21.7, so I pretty much backed it up what I ran in practice. Maybe just a little bit faster, but that's about all I felt like she had. At least what I could get out of it, with what I'm running in it. I think I should be set up better for the longer run. I usually am here. But again, I haven't ran any practice races here this week. Took about a week off, sort of, from iRacing. Just last night, we did the Bristol race, 300 laps. Ended up getting wrecked out with Zishan and a bunch of other guys, and about 130 laps to go. Yeah, just couldn't quite get it down there, Abe. Just overdrove it a little too much, but ended up being able to carry decent speed. Go back and look at it here. I don't really put too much time in qualifying, or too much effort in qualifying usually. But so far we're P8. Right now Bryson's up top on the board with a 21.5, 0.2 faster than what I ran. Nick Olson also in the fives. Kyle Smalley, 21.6 in third. Marcus Adams, 21.67, just right behind Kyle. Then we got Michael Dorsey running off the top 5. Then we're in P8. So it looks like we've got 24 drivers in the field that's going to start tonight. So still healthy field for being this late in the playoffs and having only 12 of us now remain in the playoffs. So I know sometimes leagues at this point kind of towards the end of the season start dropping with driver count, but looks to be a healthy amount in this one. Hey there, Dean. Let's see. There we go. We should be getting ready to grid up. We'll see what we can do here. I don't think we have any faster pairs. It's 140 laps.
All right, guys, 140 laps.
You're on the
Leader
outside this
can
time.
go
Closed. Pit road is
anytime
closed.
the pace car leaves the racetrack, and don't switch lanes before the start-finish line. If we're on old tires, watch for wheel spin. It can get pretty hairy. If somebody obviously spins the tires in front of you, we can review switching lanes. Otherwise, everybody might have different braking markers. We know how iRacing is when you quote-unquote try and bump and run, and it doesn't really work often. So have fun. Hi, Jared.
All right, again, no practice races. Kind of going in here a little blind. I mean, I've raced here many times here at Richmond.
So theoretically.
But just want to try to take it easy.
Never mind.
This field is super competitive, as you guys have seen throughout the season. A lot of good drivers in here.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Lowe?
24 car
Hey,
field, so
Patrick, I'm going to be taking it kind of easy here.
see what
Hey, good luck, everybody.
what
Have a good
happens.
You're good. I'm gonna take it easy too. I missed practice.
Yeah, same here. I was able to get like 5 laps during qualifying.
Good use of time right there.
There are 4 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and
Living
have
on the
a
West
good run.
Coast is rough.
Mickey Mouse.
Language.
Mickey McDowell, I like that. If you really think about it, if that race went green for another 30 yards, Chase Elliott would have won the 500 and there would have been no Mickey Mouse.
Still would have been a Mickey Mouse Daytona 500 win.
The Daytona 500 is no longer a crown jewel. Fight me.
Oh, Rob.
Jesus.
It was never truly a crown jewel until Trevor Bayne won. Then it became a crown jewel.
I like that theory.
All right, so let's see. We
If
got
I clicked out on ground jewel it.
4 sets of tires in the pits for 140 laps.
Next time by.
Trevor Bain is
We'll get a read on the fuel once we get going here.
What the hell happened to Trevor Bain?
Trevor Bain's selling
He started
coffee.
a coffee shop.
Honestly, kind of same. Hamilton.
We had no faster pairs.
He also came down at MS.
Just gotta try to get it to the end,
And it turns out
but
he didn't have it.
we'll see what happens.
Really? When did that come out?
Yeah, no kidding, Greg. It did have a bad night last night,
Going
but
green.
that's all right.
Oh, wow.
Good to see you in here.
Trevor Bain's no better than Ron Vickers.
There we go.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Car inside. Stay high. Still inside. Stay high. Still there, inside. Still inside. Clear.
Yikes, overdrove it in 3.
Car inside. Clear. You're in 5th.
Was able to really make that high side work. Hopefully I didn't abuse the tires doing it. I think we'll be all right. Just get in a rhythm here.
Sorry about that, Darren.
Oh,
Hey there, Zeke.
Thank you, Brian.
Clear.
Thank you.
Bolt, I'll let you go here. I'm gonna go high. Thanks.
Ah, shit. Just buzzed the right rear off. Hey there, Chevy. These front four guys are starting to pull away. Still got J.R. Houston pretty close behind us. I'm trying to run my own pace and not destroy the tires, but definitely starting to get tight. And just maybe if I can keep running a easy pace here, maybe they'll fall back to us, but it's hard to do that when JR is right behind us.
Outside. Clear.
Running up on a lap car here. Kevin Orlando Jr. here in the 27. Maybe slow the leaders up just a little bit for us, but I was hoping a little bit more.
Car outside. Clear.
Really loose off 4. Just got back to the gas a little too hard, too early.
Outside. Clear high.
Man, Jarrett's sending it in the corner.
Go low here, James.
I'm beating him drive off, but maybe a little bit of contact in front of us with Bryson and Kyle. They're still at about a second in front of us, so they haven't really pulled away, or we haven't really been losing time to them and really gaining on them too much, but we're starting to a little bit on Bryson now. But Jarrett this whole time has been right on my back bumper. He's been fast. No, Zeke, in fact, last couple laps I've definitely reeled him in even more. I wonder if Nick Olson, the leader, now is starting to struggle a little bit. We're now working lap 36. I think he's holding up the 4 cars in front of us. Hey there, Chad Brooks. Things could get exciting, let's just say that, when Nick Olson and the Balls Out guys are racing against each other.
Okay.
We got a perfect view of that right here. And Bryson, all these guys are really aggressive.
cars wrecked on the back?
Well, it looks like they stayed off the track.
Go high.
One of them was Gavin.
Was that,
The yellow flag
Evan?
is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
All right, there's the first caution. Go ahead and take a set of tires now. I really didn't want to see that caution though. We still had 60 laps to go on fuel,
When I drove it into one a little hard.
but and we were catching the leaders. That was fun. Wish we could have kept it green. Now the shit show might ensue early here. Got our first caution only on lap 40.
Hey, I just want to bring up, I believe I should be the lucky dog, but it's not showing it. I think it was an admin caution.
Gavin went a lap down right before the caution came out.
Gavin was part of the wreck too, though.
For me, it's showing Dorsey was the first one. Now it shows Kevin as the first on the standing.
Gonna take four tires here. It'll be our first set of tires. We only have 4 sets in the pits though, so we'll only have 3 more left.
So I can get that wave.
Yeah, you're getting it because they were both in yellow.
They want you in single file.
God, I finally passed you.
Oh, brother. Marcus, no.
Oh man, Marcus got a speeding penalty.
51. Car. Catch
Thank you, sir.
5. Car.
So it looks like from here we'll be all right on fuel, but our tires are going to be absolutely killed if we go green from here. We got 96 to go. That run right there was 44 laps, or about 40 laps, and I was feeling good, but I definitely was taking care of them, and I knew if I was running a little bit harder it would have been a different story. So we'll just have to try to be smart. It's really hard though racing against these guys. You want to just go for it and try to stay ahead of them all, but if you end up getting a long run, you're going to pay for it. It did look like towards the end of that run, Nick was
Well, Nick, that was fun.
maybe backing up to
Yeah, you got
guys
made
in
me
second.
crap myself by going into one that one time, but we're good.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
That line definitely digs.
All right, working lap 46. We got 94 laps
That's
to go.
good green. Stay focused.
3 sets of tires sitting in the pits.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. You're in 4th position. Inside. Clear inside. Outside. Outside, clear. outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Oh,
Clear
shit.
outside if you want it.
Damn it. Well, that sucks. Just pushed it a little bit too hard. Tires were still a little bit cold from
Did you hit the wall, Nick, or was that just a visual glitch?
just taking new tires,
I hit
and
it. I was looking at, I think,
it was kind of pinched down on the bottom a little bit.
I was watching that. See if the caution's going to come out.
It's just
Kinda
so
got
easy to do
balls
here at
there.
Richmond, but we'll just have to work the strategy. I know I have the speed to get back up there, but it's gonna be tough. At least it didn't hit anything. We got no damage. Got a long way to go still. Definitely roasted the tires though.
Bryson, you're not blinking, but you're like skating a little bit. I'm sorry, JR, I didn't hear what you said. Said you're not blinking, but you're like skating a little bit, like maybe 6 inches left to right. Nah, that's a story of my life.
Bryson has skate 4.
Low car up high.
Spin it through, spin it through.
Wouldn't be a hero, Robert. Yeah, I got him a little too hot. Sorry, dude.
Dang, James Lowe got turned. He was running 6th. Man, I'm not surprised I had problems, but just disappointed it was my own doing by just getting on the gas too hard. I just wanted to see if I could get around him while I was close on the restart, and then I think on the long run I had the speed, so who knows. Definitely a long way to go. At this point, hopefully the stream just stays up, and hopefully the PC can just stay up for the whole race. Got a lot of big, exciting races coming up, and with the fall coming and winter obviously coming soon, definitely be streaming a lot more. Want to get it all straightened out so we won't have any more issues, but also got a couple ideas for possibly if I could get the stream working and get everything kind of straightened out, which is a lot harder to do than actually, or to, it's easier said than done, but I would like to host some races and instead of racing them, just kind of show the race TV style if we can get the PC to handle it and not crash or have blinking cars and all that. Yep, I'm just trying to run consistent lap times here again. I don't want to run 2 slow laps and end up getting lapped or anything, but yeah, it would be Chevy. Just don't know if, again, every time I kind of go to the replay section and watch the like, obviously in practice or go back and watch the replay of a wreck or something. So I always have a lot of blinking issues, and not with my car or anything, but just with all the cars. Has a tough time processing it, but I'm sure if I worked on the settings, and there's so many settings on iRacing and the graphics that you can do to make it look good. So Nick Olson, the leader, is 10 seconds now behind us. Just have to monitor that. Catching Holt Johnson here in 20th.
Jared, good save, man.
I think we're going to need a handful of cautions late in the race
Car outside.
to kind of
Keep
change up and maybe pull some strategy.
Keep low.
I think I do have the
Clear
pace,
outside if you
just
want it.
who knows actually. I mean, maybe I'll be better on the long run here and just pick them off one by one, but coming to lap 70. Jesus.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
Jordan, you are blinking just a little bit.
Okay, we're halfway to the
Simple,
finish.
thank you.
Yeah, we could have the chat as the pit crew and pit reporters.
Diecast fans, is that like OnlyFans?
Well, I definitely think it would be fun to
Yeah.
It's like OnlyFans, but they allow explicit content.
post some races and just kind of
Nice.
stream them, broadcast them, drink a couple beers, hang out.
Split the content.
Not really commentate it maybe, but
Or gee, diecast.
just
164 to 134
observe the
action.
racing action, if you will.
The holes in the diecast aren't for screwdrivers.
Oh no.
Do it for Dale.
This server just got rated R real quick.
Low
Oh, we
car
got a
up
spin.
high. Go low.
Well, there's a car sitting in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Don't know how that's not a caution.
I'm sorry, Patrick.
Damn it.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I really thought that was going to be the caution there. I mean, he was backwards, parked in the middle of the track. But, oh well. Now caught James Lowe in the 44 Devon. It's for P17, 16 in front of us here.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Keep low.
Or
Clear.
So I know Lowe's fast. I could probably try to race him harder and try to get around him, but it's probably just smart to ride behind him. I'm sure if I can stay behind him, he'll catch the guys in front of us. We can just steadily make our way up to the front, but right now running P17. Man, right there you can see just how easy it is to get the back end stepped out. Tires are definitely faded. It's starting to get really tight. And also just a lot easier to spin the tires coming off the corner.
you got down here.
Okay.
want the pace too.
I'm having nightmares about Blue's Clues right now.
Yeah, someone was
I prefer
running up
Cat Dog.
Blue's Clues paint scheme. Man, if we get a caution, I'm going to have to be really aggressive. It's finishing 17th or 16th, wherever we are. Isn't going to do us any good, so.
Take a look. Alright, not done.
Thanks.
Yep.
So we've got Kevin behind us on fresh tires. Holy shit. Go low.
Thanks, buddy.
Car inside. Clear inside.
We're still 10 seconds ahead of the leader, so that's good.
Car inside.
Man, it's tough with these lap
Still
cars
there,
coming on fresh
bottom.
tires.
Clear.
But we're catching, or we're battling these guys for the position.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Outside, clear.
So that'll put us 13th right now.
Jordan, you're blinking, so that's my bad. I got into you there. I thought you were up way higher.
Okay, no worries. Thanks.
Some guys did come down and take tires there and pitted, but we're going to be good on fuel to make it by about 10 laps, so.
Inside, clear inside.
I guess they're all pitting just to take tires. They're pitting, taking tires, and possibly going to pass us all back. But my strategy is definitely just going to stay out and hope for a caution. Yeah, Jordan's blinking pretty bad.
I see you, both.
Yeah, man, these guys that pitted are flying.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Jordan, you're blinking something fierce. Alright, I'll pull up. Thank you.
Go low. Thank you. pull up. Thank you.
Go low.
Thank you. Yeah, down here on low side.
Someone let me know if I'm still blinking. If I am, I'll just get out.
Low.
Got Joe Francis ahead of us. 2.1 seconds ahead.
Sorry, Rotor, I didn't mean to slide in front of you like that. Legit thing. Just
Really
out.
need a caution here. That'd really help us out.
You're good, man. I
Obviously.
got on for you. I appreciate that.
Inside.
Get down here low, Robert.
Still there. Inside.
Sorry, Marcus, I wasn't really sure where to go there.
Clear.
Go low, go low, 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 low.
You all right?
Sorry. All good, I saw it coming quick.
Trying to be as nice as I can with the leaders, I'm sorry.
My bad, Chris.
You're good, I was just trying to hold my line, but trying to be as nice as I can through here.
No, you did nothing wrong. Chris, when you get to me, I'll say low, okay?
Cop.
Inside. Clear inside.
Gaining on Francis just a little bit. It's 1.6 now. That's for the 10th spot. We're still 10 seconds ahead of Kyle Smalley. But we do have Casey Heschel in P12. He's coming 8 seconds back. He must have pitted with fresh tires. That's going to be the problem. We're going to have guys that are now going to catch us that pitted with fresh tires.
Lock is still low, I want to kill myself.
But it's going to be close. I don't know how. We just really need a caution.
Sorry, JR.
All good, didn't die.
Got it. I'll say low bolt, okay?
Okay.
You got it down here, Chase.
Inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Let's stay low here, Jerry.
It's going to be a 94 lap run on these tires and a spin on these tires as well. Still sitting P11 right now. Got Joe Francis in P10 right in front of us. And just tires are shot.
I don't know if that was me or you, Nick, but if it was me, I'm sorry.
Hey there, Josh G. Good to see you.
Sorry for squeezing there. I thought I left enough room up turn 1.
You might have, man. It's hard to tell.
Slow car down low.
Oh, we got a
Car
big
stop
wreck.
Down low. The yellow
There
flag
we
is
go,
out.
boys.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
Woo!
I was inches away from missing that.
Oh, man.
From not missing that.
How the fuck do you have fresh tires and are racing people with old as fuck tires?
The pit road is now open.
All right. We'll be coming to the pits here, P11.
So goddamn fucking stupid. This shit isn't fucking hard.
No matter what,
No, you're right.
even if I finish worse than 11, 11th.
Guys, you know, stupid for me to be out of here in the first place.
But even if I finish worse than 11th here,
Sorry,
by getting in a wreck here,
slow and I wasn't allowed to pass him.
it's still worth it just to have the shot here. Yeah, you're good. Because remember, I got to be in the top 8 after this round in the playoffs, so finishing P11 ain't going to do that. I know I have the speed to get up there. I had top 5 speed earlier, so.
We're done. Get going. They want you in single file.
Sideline.
Yeah, Jared, I'm gonna let it cycle here because it's showing you on the lead lap at the moment, but I'll get you after you hit. That's okay.
This could get wild here. We got 16 to go. Probably have about 13 to go when we restart.
Jared was the first car one lap.
Restarting
down,
P11.
Wave, but completed came down pit road. He passed him and showing him a lead lap. So if I wave him right now, it's going to put him ahead of everybody else, I think.
Yeah, we have to wave around.
That's a great question there, Greg. Glad you brought that up. Let me go check.
He's not going to be able to get tires, though.
Damn. 71, 73 on the right side. Not bad. Or, I mean, a lot better than I thought they were. That's for sure. But, I mean, I still was catching Joe a little bit. So it did feel fairly well. I mean, it wasn't like I was almost wrecking every lap, so.
Past the 23 car.
Yeah, now we just got to go for it. Got a
No damage.
handful of guys in front of us that aren't even in the playoffs, so we got to get as good a finish here as we can. I'm just happy that that caution came out, so at least we have a shot. But just got to really be careful. It's kind of hard to pass on these restarts, depending on what line you get in.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Catch the 40 car.
Outside.
So, like we saw last time, I had a lot of speed. I was up in the top 4, took the bottom, or went to the bottom, trying to get around them, and just gassed up too hard.
I forgot I had that option, or I'd have done it.
But we'll see here. We're starting at the bottom. It's only going to be 13 to go. Yeah, Chevy, at least it makes it more entertaining, gives us a shot
Get
to
ready, going green.
do something here.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Outside.
Oh, the 40 loses it.
3 wide. Outside, 2 wide.
We got around it.
Clear outside. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Close pit road,
Jesus. Saw the 40 just send it in there. I braked early, hoping that he would kind of drive it up there, up the track, but man, he sent it. Got loose, took out someone on the outside of him.
Thanks
So
for being nice, Bryson. You know the deal there.
3 easy spots right there. It's too bad it could have, or didn't go green though. It would have been nice to get a couple more there and use these laps to pass a couple guys.
I
But
wanted to go 3 wide, but you know I didn't want to get yelled at by Kyle for passing below or passing before the start finish line.
Jordan, you're still blinking like mad. I know you're trying, but just want to let you know.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I'll just get out then.
I haven't gotten that pissed over a league race in a few weeks.
Had to get the blood pressure up a bit.
I didn't see who the 40 took out. It might have been Joe, but could be wrong. But unfortunately, that caution's gonna kill some laps. I think the longer or the more laps we have, the better shot we'd have at getting further up there.
Great job, 10 to go.
But appreciate everybody tuning in. I know it's been a while, but hopefully we'll get back to streaming on a consistent basis.
Taking the outside again, Nick. Boo.
Closed, pit road is closed.
It looks like we'll be restarting P8, so that'll give us the top. That worked for us one of the restarts. I think it was maybe actually the initial start. I got to the outside of someone and was able to carry a lot of speed and get to the right rear of them. So off the, I mean, you saw it earlier when I spun it out on the bottom. on the bottom, you got to keep the car pinched down a little bit more, and doing that, you can't get into the gas as hard. You can't use up all the track coming off the corner like you need to, so pinching it down and hitting a little bit too much gas, it'll spin it right out. That's what happened earlier, so that's the benefit of being on the outside, is you can pinch the guy on the inside down. However,
Man, a tooth cone would be nice.
if you're on the outside, you're more susceptible of getting taken out. You gotta
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside.
trust the guy on the inside of you. So, especially with 7 to go here,
Caution so I don't blow up.
it's gonna be wild. You just gotta try to survive, but waited all season for the playoffs here, so you just gotta go for it.
That is.
Looks like Marcus on the inside of us does have a little bit of damage. But restarting P8 here, see what happens.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're in the top 10. Car inside. Still there. Still inside. Still there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Oh shit.
You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there. 5 laps to go. Stay
I think
high.
the outside line's kind of starting to wear out a little bit now. Maybe not.
Still inside. Stay high. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear.
Man, I got stuck battling him a little too long. I wish I could have cleared him earlier. Coming to 2 to go.
2 more. Let's go. White flag, white flag.
Bryson got turned.
Damn it, good win, Kyle.
Good job, Kyle.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Bryson.
Oh,
Bit
P6.
of a check and everything else there. I'm sorry I got into you this time, man. I didn't feel that.
Good job, very good job.
All right. Whoops. All right, P6. Well, after spinning out,
Clean race all night, guys. Good job.
man, I don't even know what just happened there, but after spinning out, running, I think P4, going all the way back to P21, I think we fell back to at one point. I'll take a P6, that's for sure. Man, I knew I was even faster than that, though. It's frustrating. I see Robert Roeder up there in second. That's a really good run for him. Kyle up
Okay,
there in the
race
lead.
is over. Bring it on in.
I know I had speed to get up there in the top 3, but really happy to get a solid run there. Have a good, clean restart too.
Go, go.
I know me and believe the 85 made a little bit of contact. We'll go back and look at the last couple laps there. Me and Marcus, man, had a really good battle. Yep, Smalley got the victory. We'll go ahead and look at the results real quick. We got Kyle Smalley, Robert Roeder, Nick Olson, J.R. Houston, Zach Lindgren, and me coming home P6. Yeah, being on the outside, I think, definitely helped, but there's just nowhere to go. There was so many cars. I wish I could have got to the outside of the 85 right there. Yeah, right there, I ran into the 85. That slowed me down even more. That allowed Marcus to get back up on the inside of me. Appreciate that, David. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stream the next, you know, the rest of the season, really, of these playoffs. Oh yeah, for sure, Steven. It's really easy to overdrive the corner. I was doing that earlier in the race, and that's what cost me, and I spun out from it earlier. We can see what happens to Bryson and I think Olsen got into each other. But I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching, sticking out. I'm glad the stream stuck up the whole race. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. It definitely helps. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification button. That way when I go live, you guys can get a notification so you can see when I'm live. I'm trying to think of maybe a way to either make a schedule or something to kind of either tweet it out or just post it on YouTube somewhere when I'm going live, like that day or something. But the easiest way to find out is just have the notifications on, hit that bell, and all that. So that's what happened to Bryson. We'll go back and look at that real quick. Just hard racing, it looks like. I mean, this is so easy to do. That's why it's hard to pass here at Richmond. Yeah, Bryson sent it in there. A little bit of contact, but they kept it straight. Oh, man, then just got turned by JR. But you can see Bryson's tires were spinning. He was trying to get in the gas. It's really easy to do, but yeah, JR just finished him off. Yeah, appreciate it, Zeke. Also, Zero, the hero, good to see you in here. Next season, yeah, next season, Steven, they should be just doing the following the Cup schedule again and started in February. This has been every Monday night since February, since the regular NASCAR season started, and they usually do all the same tracks that the Cup Series goes to on Sunday. So but yeah, definitely a lot of good drivers in the field. Every week's been really competitive. It's been hard to even get top 10s and top 15s in some races, but I was definitely lucky to get some good races, good finishes early in the season. I was the point leader, I think, through the first like 7 races or something like that, and just by having good, solid runs, getting top 5s and stuff like that. But definitely a fun league. Here's the final results again to the left. So not sure who's in the playoffs or what the standings are. Let me look real quick. That way we can kind of see. I know I was sitting 12th out of 12 after the reset, so. You got JR's in the playoffs. Kyle obviously is. Robert is. Zach, so yeah, it looks like top 6 at least are all in the playoffs. Pretty much top 10, so a lot of strong runs for all the playoff guys, but was it invite only? Sort of. Yeah, but if you get in contact with them on Twitter, you might be able to get an invite or get a registration. Obviously the season's long gone, but next year, who knows what they're going to do. Honestly, I'm not even sure if they know yet what cars they're going to run or what they're going to do. They might not even run the next gens, but J.R. Houston and Kyle Smalley. Also, a couple other guys, I believe. But yeah, just look them up on Twitter. Four Corners Racing League on Twitter. But again, for next season, I'm not even sure if they've said or anything yet what they want to do. But I'm sure it would be another full season. But appreciate everybody again for watching. Hopefully we'll be back sometime this week for more races. Glad to see the stream held up the whole time. That definitely will allow me to do a lot more races if we can get that under control. I think the cooler temperatures and changing up some of the things with the graphics and frames per second and all that helped. But hopefully we'll be back soon. It is Bristol week on iRacing. We'll see how much I want to do with that, what I want to do. But Flying Aces are having their Bristol week, so we'll participate in that. I believe that's next, or is that tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow night, Tuesday. They're going to run the ARCA cars and the Xfinity cars at Bristol, so that'll be fun to either do that tomorrow or maybe run more races with IDK Player. But either way, look out for either my channel or look out for Twitter. Follow me there if you want to see when I'll be racing. And again, down the road, soon, hopefully, I'll be hosting some races just for fun on, whenever there's no aces races or any big races going on. I'll host some and give that a try, and maybe even just broadcast it or show the drivers on the track racing instead of racing in them, just to change it up and have a little fun. Drink some beers and hang out with everybody in the chat and observe some racing. But again, congrats to Kyle Smalley on the victory. He'll advance to the next round of playoffs, obviously, but got to be in the top 8. We were P12, so we'll see where the points are after this. But next week will be Bristol, and then I'm not sure what the other race will be, but we'll see. But thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a good night, and we'll see you guys next time.